Hey, welcome to the stream. Looks like I got mic unmuting working. Can everybody hear me? Looks like it. How y'all doing? I'm I planned on doing a stream earlier today, but neglected to realize that I had a real estate gig in the afternoon, a pretty early afternoon, which didn't give me enough time to do a stream. I had maybe an hour where I could have done a stream, but a 1 hour stream doesn't really go over well, I've noticed on this platform. Um, I guess for some people it kind of does, but I usually stream for a good couple hours at least. So I figured I'd delay the show for tonight. Cheers, everyone. Man, my touch portal tablet is kind of freaking out on me. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. And it says there's an update available. I think I'm going to risk it. I generally have a rule of not to update anything while live. But it looks like this update really needs to happen because it's getting really glitchy on me. Update is downloading. How was everybody's day? I'm seeing a couple people down in the stream avatars. Never mind if I don't mean to call you all out because I realize there are some people who stop by a stream and don't want to join in and chat. But I kind of want to encourage it because I don't know. I do get it. Like I watch a lot of YouTube and there's no chat interaction on there. Sometimes you just want to watch something and not necessarily participate in it. But on this platform, on Twitch, granted this might wind up going on YouTube as well. It's good to have a conversation with everyone. So welcome on in. I reorganize stuff a little bit on my back wall there. I'm thinking on moving my shield over to the door here. I took the whiteboard down because it was reflecting my key light and you couldn't really see what was on there. I think if I put it right here. Thanks for dropping by, Blizz. I realize I do start pretty late. All right, let's restart Touch Portal. In fact, I think I'm going to check out to see if the whiteboard reflects anything if I place it on this door. Is it this? Hmm. Still kind of reflects. I don't know why my camera decided the microphone needed to be the center of attention there. Um, uh, but yeah, well, I'm losing my train of thought. Last night I did a really, really fun photography gig. I went out to the Tucson Botanical Gardens. They have a Christmas event called Lights Up, which is wonderful. I had a great time. and it was doing one of my favorite things ever, which is photographing low light, long exposure photography of Christmas lights. It's one of the most challenging sort of photos to get done right. And I can teach you guys, or at least let you know what settings I prefer for this kind of photo. This is a this is one of the areas where I really like to use high dynamic range or HDR photographs. It takes a little bit of extra effort because you have to know how to bracket photos on your camera. I am a bit lost when it comes to bracketing photos on a Nikon. It's a little straightforward on a Fuji. There's actually a dial where you could change your shutter mode or your drive mode. Drive mode is, your drive mode is like single shooting, multi shooting, the rapid fire, or 2 second delay. That's your drive mode. On their drive mode dial, they have an HDR, which is kind of cool. On Canon, it's a little bit weird to get used to, but you hit Q and you go to your exposure plus minus exposure compensation line, and then I use the front wheel, and it creates 2 extra dots on that exposure compensation line, and that's how I usually bracket. And I also set my camera to have a 2-second delay for the drive mode. So now when I hit the shutter button, it'll delay for 2 seconds and then it'll take 3 shots right away. And for HDR, it's you expose for your usual shot, and then it'll take that exposure, and then quickly take an exposure that's 2 stops darker than your regular exposure. And then it takes another one that's 2 stops brighter. So it takes a normal exposure, underexposure, overexposure. Then in Lightroom, I used to use different software for this. I used to use Photomatics, which had a lot, it created a lot of those really exaggerated HDR photos. But in the case of HDR lately, I do really prefer Lightroom. And in the recent update, they have a HDR mode now for the sliders. I don't know exactly what changed about that, because it seems to behave the same as it used to before they added that mode. I might have to look it up with their release notes to see what has changed. But yeah, I prefer, so for nighttime holiday light photography, I prefer to have a tripod, do HDR bracketing and long exposures. My settings, I usually have a somewhat low ISO. For this event, I was hovering around 400 and 800. There's a couple where I jumped up to 1600 because I wanted to freeze some of the action of some of the onlookers. But my f-stop I mostly had at f11, which f11 is kind of a good, it really makes your photo dark, so you have to do a much longer exposure at f11. But what it really does for the shot, especially for the Christmas lights, is it creates like a starburst effect for all the lights. So all of those lights now look like stars in the photo. You'll see what I'm talking about with the photos. Um, if your f-stop is a lot wider, or if your aperture is wider, you don't really get as much in that effect. So really the key to that is a higher f number or narrower aperture. Huh? Touch Portal is still kind of freaking out on me. It's like flickering off and on. Very odd. Oh, I should have put in the title also. Um, I have reprogrammed my joke bot to now give Christmas jokes. Yeah, I need to change that in my title. Let's do that real quick. Xmas joke bot. There we go. Put like a Santa. All right, let's save that. Yeah, so I've updated the joke bot to now do only Christmas jokes. I fed it a whole bunch of Reader's Digest Christmas jokes, and some of them are actually pretty good. I have a very ephemeral memory when it comes to jokes, so like it'll be weird. It's almost like listening to a familiar song where it's like, oh yeah, I remember that lyric, but I could not recite that song to you, type thing, or like tell you any of them. There's only one that I remember from the last stream where I was telling a few of them. But yeah. Oh man, I think we're losing stream avatars here. Anyways. So yeah, I'm gonna be editing some of the photos from this holiday event, which is awesome. I do have to do some flyer prep for the market. I might do that first. I'm doing a market this Saturday where I'm going to be selling some prints. I have half of the gear from my Amazon order. So I ordered some shelving for display so I can display prints. I ordered a couple sign holders so I can display like methods of payments and also my logo and branding and such. And I need to work on those tonight. I probably should get those done first because that takes a bit of priority. The holiday light photos, I went through last night and I merged them all with HDR, and I sent them a proof gallery like immediately. What up, Sonny?
Champion!
I'm good. No, I haven't been. I have not been. I'm getting a new TV tomorrow. It's coming in the mail. Just a giant 4K television. It's a TCL. I don't know if you guys have that in India. I'm sure you guys have like way different brands. But it's a 75-inch 4K television. Quite a massive upgrade from our current TV, which is a 52-inch Samsung that we purchased. I bought that TV in 2007 or 2008, around then. It's still holding up. I am very impressed that I it does have like a big line going down here that isn't as noticeable as say this one. Like this one that on my old phone, this line was bad. It's not this bad. It's a lot more subtle. Yeah, it's a TCL, which I think is the Best Buy brand. We wanted to go Samsung, but the OLED Samsungs were considerably more expensive than the TCL one. We got like a TCL QLED or whatever, their version of OLED. So it's going to be a very like good contrast display and everything. I'm kind of worried that it's going to make all of our streaming services look like crap now, because I have the downgraded version of Netflix, which is only 720p max because it's cheaper. It's about the price that Netflix was when it first started versus what I think Netflix is almost up to $20 now if you have like a pretty upgraded account, like $20 a month. Um, yeah, it's like as it stands, I don't have any 4K displays in my house until yeah, they've been cracking down on that. Um, does he get charged now? He or she, your friend? Yeah, I have a couple friends who lent us passwords for various platforms as well. I think that's kind of what everybody does. Yeah. Do you know? Do you know about Usenet piracy, Sonny? Like, there's a really good collection of applications that will automatically download TV shows and whatnot for you. There's Sonar and Radar are the two that are really great. One's for movies, one's for TV. And all you do is you add a movie or TV show that you like, and it will automatically download it for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, how's it going, Miss Adventures? How's it going? I'm gonna be doing some low light photography tonight. Or editing some low light photography. I've been talking about some of my favorite settings for holiday lights. Um, it's a little bit counter to how we would shoot like wide field astrophotography, which is like wide open, long exposures. Because Christmas lights are so bright that I usually have it stopped down quite a bit when I photograph them. About um, yeah, I usually do it at about f11. Um, my reason being that at f11 the lights turn more into stars. Like they have like a starburst effect to them when you have a lower f stop or a higher number narrower aperture. I always confuse myself when I talk about aperture. Like whenever I go like higher, lower, etc., I just and I imagine it's gotta confuse anybody who's new to to photography settings and everything. Yeah, I was hired as an official photographer for the botanical gardens yesterday. It was really, really fun. And I really hope to get a lot more work like this because it's so much fun. And heck, I'd love to do some like editorial stuff as well. I think. Do I composite the image? No. I do shoot HDR though, which is combining multiple images, but no, I don't usually composite. Here, I should probably share some of these. Switch scenes. Oh, my touch portal setup is freaking out tonight. Let's go to the main layout. What the heck, man? It's like disconnecting randomly a bunch. Um, yeah. So every time it.
After these messages, we'll be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back.
Okay, finally able to unpause. Holy cow. My touch portal setup just freaked out on me. I think it's responding now. Like I'm looking at it. Like before it was like flickering. So this is my touch portal setup right here. Here's my all my control buttons. And so in my main layout, I have these where I could change the source real quick, the common sources. And I've got switch these two buttons switch between computer and camera like that. It's fun stuff, but yeah, my touch portal setup started freaking out on me, and it kept flashing back to the main page. Where on the main page, I have a button to pause and air an ad, and in fact, the ads are still. Yeah. Yeah, um I've gone and taken photos. Welcome back everybody, by the way. Yeah, I'm considering cuz I use StreamerBot, and I hear StreamerBot has uh a web-based button screen setup that you can make. So I might be able to just ditch Touch Portal altogether and create buttons like this um in StreamerBot, or yeah, in StreamerBot. But I mean, I do have quite a few. Like, here's my sound effects. So I have my effects display. I'll show off couple of these. Like, here's the new
Space!
enhance. You can see that one down in the bottom left. But I've also got the cat jam, applause. This good one. Look at this photograph. I don't have the dramatic hamster in there. I need to remedy this. Let's unenhance. Let's add that dramatic hamster. Let's find a GIF, or GIF for those who are triggered by pronouncing it the correct way. No. GIF dramatic hamster. I think this could be it. Yes. Okay. Open image, new tab. Save. Streaming, media, GIFs. Dramatic prairie dog. Oh, it's a WebP. Crap. It's a WebP. Tenor. I'll try tenor. Yeah. Let's party. Yeah. Oh, dude. This is probably the original right here. This one says chipmunk. Open image, new tab. Save image as. Okay, this is, yeah. Oh, I've got drone studies in there. Streaming, media, GIFs, dramatic, prairie dog. Okay, well, let's create. Action. Run action by name. Here's the name. Now let's do button image from file. Media, GIFs. Oh, I already had it in here. Okay. GIF you're adding is very big. This will have major impact on performance. Please only use 128 by 128 GIFs. What's the size? Who is this? Blood red shoes. I kind of dig these guys. Okay, 549K. That one's okay. Let's do the 549K one. Wait, what is happening? Okay. Okay. Icon is full button size. Save and close. Now I've got that there. That works. That works. See, I don't think StreamerBot can wait a second. Is this saying Razorfan is now live as in like I just went live right now? What the heck? Um yeah, I need to I've been slacking on Twitter lately. As far as like posting when I'm live. So let's post when I'm live right now. Okay, let's say now live, streaming, just chatting. All right, let me take a quick screenshot of this screen. Yeah, I've been slacking on the social media posting a lot. .tv/Razorfan. I forget what are the like parentheses around things. Maybe if I did this. Okay, this stream needs more prints. Oh, whoops. All right. Scene. Main layout. There we go. Okay, so the stream avatars were getting weird. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. I have this shot here is HDR. It's a merge of 3 images. See if I go to folder and library here. Or this one could be a good example right here. So this is a combination of this image this image, and this image. And just to make sure, I'm going to hit reset on all these because they might have, yeah, they have sliders. All right. Here's reset on all of them, right? So this right here is the exposure as metered. And as you can see, the shadows are quite dark, but the highlights are still a bit hot on this. Like you could kind of see that the lights are a bit overpowering on the tree, even though like at this normal exposure, you can hardly see. Let's just do single shot here. You can kind of hardly see the background and surroundings of this tree. This is what you would call a normal exposure of this scene. Now, I also, so this was the normal one. This is the underexposed one. You can make out a bit more detail in the lights. And then an overexposed one where the lights are basically just on fire here. But you can make out a lot more of the surroundings. So I combine all three of those and you get this. Now this still needs some work, some adjustment. Like this kind is definitely looks a bit unreal because the dynamic range is a bit intense here. So I am going to probably down the shadows a little bit and the highlights. Increase the whites. I think I'm going to go a little bit in the magenta side here. Go warm. And the white balance. Yeah, it's definitely looking a bit darker now. Darker is a bit better, actually. What is this over here? Okay, that's just more lights in the back. Yeah, the tree here is a bit too intense still for my taste, and you can kind of notice here the lights are very, very starred. In hindsight, I almost wish I did this at like, oh, this is F22. That's why. Do I have an F11? Oh, that's still F22. Why was I at? I think I made a mistake on my settings there. There's an F11. Yeah, it's still like pretty intense. Not quite as intense though. Wow, I can't believe I shot that at F22. Right? Yeah, they have a little raptor hanging out in the plants here. He's a cool little guy. Let's bring up the shadows in this so you can like make it out a little bit better. Just overall bring up the exposure a bit. Now, I definitely want to bring the highlights of the tree down. So I'm going to paint in this bit. That kind of works. Oh, whoops. Yeah, pull the highlights down, the exposures down a little bit, but let's boost the shadows to kind of even it up. Yeah, this raptor is really cool. So behind this raptor, here's like panned out a little bit. Behind this raptor was this really cool luminary Christmas tree stand here. It looks really awesome. And I was hoping that I could get a cool picture framing the raptor in front of this luminary Christmas tree. But the growth of this tree is just way in the way. And I would have had to mount my camera right in front of the dinosaur and in these ferns. And I made the executive decision to not plant my camera in the ferns. But I probably could have asked. So I had a couple employees of the botanical gardens escorting me through the property and showing me places. And I probably could have asked if I could have put my camera there, but I figured I'd be more respectful of the grounds to not do that. Yeah, this dinosaur is awesome.
My name is Jeff.
Hey, how's it going, Hyena? Happy, well, every day's Taco Tuesday when Hyena's here. I was about to say Happy Taco Tuesday. It is not Tuesday. Oh. So I got to be the official photographer or an official photographer, probably not the official. For the botanical gardens here in town. And they have a really awesome Christmas event. So they're looking for somebody to capture some nighttime long exposures of the Christmas event. And I've already gave them this set of images, but it's not complete yet. I haven't edited everything yet. So a lot of these are like pre-edits, like this here isn't fully edited, but you could kind of get the gist of what this shot is. Same with like this one or like these here. They're not edited. It's all like auto settings and such. But it really gives you an idea of what the image is going to look like. And I, of course, prefaced that in my email to them. But I basically gave them I gave them an email saying, would like to make selections and oh, wait a minute. Where are my videos for this? Are they not in here? I wonder if they didn't import. It was a really fun job. I had so much fun. This one right here, I think is going to be awesome, but they're events. So I'll go to their website real quick. Tucson Botanical Gardens. Oh, whoops, I don't need to look them up on maps. So this is their festival. This is the video they have on their site for it. And most of the promotional photography they have for this is they are of this tunnel. And then this looks like a stock image that is unrelated. I don't think this was taken there. It says grab a snack and a hot cocoa. I should have snapped a shot of people getting hot chocolate. See, this is where I should have done more research before heading out there. I was a little under researched. Like, upon looking at this site, and I've already looked at this site, but I did not read into it, being like, oh, they have this grab a snack and hot cocoa thing. They probably can use an image from their event with people grabbing something to eat or drink. These are pretty good, but I think these are cell phone photos. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I grabbed a couple of the tunnel, but I knew most of their promo stuff is the tunnel. But the photo that I wound up liking the best out of the set, this one is pretty good though. I like this one a lot. This one I like a lot. And actually, they have hot cocoa. They have hot cocoa. Um, but yeah, I was snapping photos of this tunnel and this couple kissed in the tunnel. Not perfect framing. It's not posed, but they're not completely identifiable. So may not mean a model release, and this could be used as promo material. Like there is later on, I was snapping a shot of this area, and then a family just randomly started posing, and I took their picture. This was a marketing fail for me though, because I did not give these guys my card. I should have. But yeah, that one's probably not usable. That one's not usable for the botanical gardens because I think you need model releases for everybody in shots like that. I'm still kind of new to the like commercial photography stuff. This one's really good too. This girl walking through there, and then there's some boys stuck on his phone. Yeah, all of these shots I captured in HDR. Um, they're all mostly like auto settings and such on in Lightroom. So they do need a bit more editing and finesse to finish them. This one I think I'm going to edit right now, though. So I'm going to edit a few tonight for fun, but really it's not really completely required of me to edit all of these because they plan on only licensing a few of them. Wow, okay. Auto Align really does not know what to do with this shot. It's private property. I believe. I mean, it's commercial, so it is. Hmm, it is a public place. You have to buy tickets and whatnot to go. And I did not get this perfect. I did get it pretty darn good though. Yeah, this right here, like you see all these starbursts. Yeah, right. All of these have a starburst effect. Surprisingly, the red one's not as. Oh, they do. They're just a lot more subtle than the blue and cyan. Um, yeah, they all have a starburst effect due to me shooting this at f11. The main exposure was a quarter second, and f11 ISO 700 or 800. But this is an HDR exposure. Oh, there's the video. I need to put that in the collection. Um, all right, hold on. Go to my collections here. Make target collection. All right. That's why the videos weren't included. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do. Wait, why? Oh, because I was not in library mode. Oh, that's why. Wait a second. Did this not do an HDR shot? Oh, this might be jacked up as an HDR shot because the third one is a whole different. Oh no, it isn't. right. I'm going to expand all the stacks. Now let's filter for videos. There's more videos than that. Hopefully this won't crash Lightroom, but check this video out. Oh, yeah, Lightroom is not liking it. Let's just show this in Explorer. It was really cool. There we go. Pause the Pearl Jam. So trippy. Yeah. Good fun. I should record more video on my outings. I think on Monday, I'm probably going to bring my GoPro setup with me. That might be wise. Yeah, I'm going back on Monday. They're going to be having a film crew out there on Monday, and they invited me back to capture a couple more photos for them of the actors that they're going to be having. So they want to do like a couple of portraits. So I'm probably going to haul my whole flash setup and get the light just right. I wonder if I should practice with flash and Christmas lights before going. I probably should, to try to get a good idea of what my settings, especially flash settings, should be. Because I do want to fill the actors in with flash, but I don't want to overpower the Christmas light. So I'm probably going to shoot like 1/128th, but I do need to figure out like how far away my lights need to be. Yeah, this was a blast. I had so much fun. Yeah, this one right here looks kind of messed up. Oh, 100%. So this one I'm going to go lower on the exposure and higher on shadows. But bring the highlights down. Actually, bring them up a little bit. So what does reset do? Okay. These lights are way overpowering here. So this is what it looked like before, kind of. That's a pretty good. There's some people with drinks. Yeah, this one right here looks quite surreal. With the lights. Like Avatar. Oh my lens was glitching right here. Look at this. Oh hell no. This bit right here is completely jacked up. That sucks. Is it the same in this next shot? Okay, it's clear in the next shot. I don't know. I may have either bumped my camera or my lens is damaged. Um I I was out photographing a house earlier this year and I got caught up in a microburst and I had my camera set up on a tripod. The tripod got knocked down by wind while I was looking at it. I was too far away. I was oh yeah. I have a photo of it. Um might be better if I do a search for pool. Because I take way more storm photos than I do pool photos, and I took a pool photo that day. Oh, what? Okay, it just wasn't loading yet. Wow, it didn't come up with it. What up, DJ? Anyways, I should resume editing these. How's your evening going, DJ? Hopefully going well. I really like the clash, the color here. Oh, that's cool. This one is weird. It's like the animals are they're lit really unevenly. There's a tortoise here, and I think this one here is a coyote in the back. And this right here is a jackrabbit. But as you can see, the light here is way more intense. So I almost want to bring the full exposure up and then do a mask. So I create a new mask based on a luminance range of this right here. And bring the exposure down. But intersect that with a brush. So I'll do. So this is just adjusting that. Is this? Oh, it's a low flow brush. High flow brush. I'm going to do show overlay. Oh, the overlay color is not good here. Okay, highlight works a lot better than exposure in this case. So I'm going to go back to my luminance range slider and bring up the bottom. That makes it look a lot more even. Highlight its butt and legs, just where the lights are, really. Okay, and then when I hit Alt, I'm going to reduce the flow of the Alt a bit and then try to bring back some of the highlights a little. These excess spots. So I'm essentially doing like a dodge and burn on like a pretty extreme area of this image. Yeah, me too. I just bundle up and suck it in. um um I one of my favorite meteor shower to photograph of all meteor showers in the year is the Geminids. What? How? What lens did you get? December 13th and 14th. That is coming right up. We are in the cusp of this. So that is Wednesday night, Wednesday and Thursday night. Oh, that'd be cool. Let's shout you out. By the way, Misadventures, do you get identified as female a lot on this because of the miss in Misadventures? In my head, when I read your name, I almost want to use female pronouns, like when addressing you. I have clicked on your channel and follow you and all that. And wait, oh, do I follow? I was not following. That has been remedied. Wait, what's the but? Yeah, I love the Jim and Ed's meteor shower. I need to make some plans. Nice. Yeah, my online character for Red Dead Redemption 2 is female as well. I like playing ladies sometimes. What is this jam? So I'm gonna pull up, well, not Stellarium, Starwalk. I want to do Starwalk. So December. Wait, what was it again? December 13th. Oh, that's too sensitive. Can I use the scroll wheel? Maybe up and down? No. Man, this needs to be a better interface for PC. You can't be precise with the mouse at all. There's the 14th. All right, where's the Geminids at? Oh, there's some. There's the Geminids. All right, so we're looking east. There's supposed to be meteors from the Orionids too. Maybe this is why I see so many meteors on that day. Yeah, it looks to be mostly coming from the eastern sky. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Although most games give them like really skimpy gear. Did anybody watch the video game awards tonight? I watched quite a bit of it. It was yeah, that it aired tonight. It was live. A lot of people on this platform were watching. I for one, like I was watching it live on YouTube for a while. And then I was like, you know what? I wonder what like girlfriend reviews is saying. So I watched their stream of it for a while, and they were saying a bunch of funny stuff. It was I don't know. I guess I'm modernized now, where I'm just watching somebody's stream of watching an award show because it adds more commentary to it. But notable stuff. There was a ton of notable stuff, but I don't know. There was so many video game trailers that I got like fatigued of. Yeah. Yeah, right. I made it through. Like watching somebody stream it, I think helped a lot. Um, because it was fun like commenting on it. Dude, that's awesome news, Matt. How many cameras did you sell? Nobody knew. Really? That's surprising. Nikon's got a good brand going. Better learn, man. Just 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 tell him get a Z9. I don't know anything about the lower end crop Nikons anymore. Yeah. Yeah, just hit up Aaron for sure. Yeah, he'll talk circles around all of Nikon stuff. 100%. I don't know if I were you though, I'd start just studying the different models and try to learn the models and because I mean there is equivalence between the brands as far as like capabilities of certain cameras. Yeah, the low end is where I kind of trip up. Like I really only learn a lot of the big name models of the cameras. The actual word for that, if I said that, Captain America would yell at me for my language, so I'm skirting around it. Yeah. Yeah, I know high and mid range. Like I know all the Z series Nikons and I know there's some really good crop Nikons that have like the classic body look. Baked potatoes are good, especially with butter. Twice baked potatoes even better. Gotta find a better way to hide your bias. So, so we're yeah. I do have my Nikon hat somewhere. I think it's in my car. Um, yeah, it was fun. I participated in a contest on Aaron's stream that had a Nikon ambassador, and she picked my photo as her favorite, so I got a Nikon swag bag. It was great. I don't care. Like I love all cameras. I mean, if I was to have any current preference in cameras, though, is if I was just starting out and just gonna buy, I would probably get a Sony. Mostly because of Canon's BS with the RF mount. Like their RF lenses are atrociously expensive. They're way more expensive than even the Sony's, which are also quite expensive. Or actually, they're a little more expensive than the Sony's, not way more. Why would you still pick Canon? I'm curious. I mean, I have a lot of preference for Canon, but I think if I was just starting out right now and didn't have any previous gear, I'd probably go Sony because it would be a lot more affordable to build a kit. Not the mirrorless ones though. Yeah, me too. I have used and refurbished lenses, but it's harder to do with the mirrorless ones. You have an RF-35? I'm currently shooting on an EF-35 on this camera. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is the EF 1.4. However, this EF 1.4 you think would be an excellent astrophotography lens. It has an astigmatism. So when you photograph stars, it kind of looks like this, where there's like a cross in the stars. Enhance. Enhance. Like this right here, right above, where's a big cross. Um, so in order to get the stars looking properly on this 35 millimeter, I need to stop it down to 2 or 2.8. Use it more than your 24 to 105 f4. I if I had the 24 to 105 2.8, I think I would oh nice. Oh yeah, I could just zoom in this way. Alhina is the star. Can I get info on it? Yeah. It's a blue star. Gamma Geminorum star constellation in Gemini. The traditional names is Alhina and Almesian. It's known as the third star of the well in Chinese. Oh yeah, by the way, I crashed D's stream last night. That was pretty fun. All right. Oh, it's a DM? All right. So I have to open it off screen. Can't be bothered to post it in my Discord, huh? Okay. 1.8, 150. Those are pretty. Yeah, my two most common lenses right now are my 70 to 200 and my 35. I'm a huge fan of my 35. My 35 was kind of not working for me much on my 6D because the autofocus was terrible. It was really bad on the 6D. And
terrible.
And it really has gotten a new life on my R6. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Hyena, have you seen Cliff's streams? He's back to streaming, but he's been streaming on YouTube. Really like that you could change the ISO with the ring. Oh yeah, that is kind of nice. I still, I still prefer that ring to do focus. But that is neat. You could set it to other stuff now. That is. You can have it do both. Wait, how does it do both? Oh, so you have a focus ring and A ring. Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're a bit earlier than his usual streams were. All of them do. Sorry. I aspirated there. But the Zoom ones, though, that extra ring is for autofocus. Nice. You got some tilt? Hmm. Is it like the optics are tilting? I made that joke, Hyena, when I rented my first like ultra zoom. I rented like one of those Tamron like big 600 millimeters, and it was so huge. It's like now my camera feels like a Canon. Yeah, I think that's the issue with my 16 millimeter as well. My 16 to 35. I need to replace that one. Uh, um, Canon RF wide. Sammy's.com. What the hell is Sammy's camera? B&H. 15 to 30. How much are those? Oh, they're $500. The optics are probably not quite as good in these. The RF 15 to 35. 2.8L. Oh, that's a YouTube video. Oh, okay, that was an images thing. Hmm. Man, I want this one so freaking enhance. 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 I want this lens so bad. Look at how freaking expensive that lens is. Ugh. Unenhance. Oh, this one's interesting. A new lens. It's an 10 to 18 millimeter. Is this APS-C? Okay. Yeah, APS-C only. It's still in pre-order. It's still in pre-order. That's why you don't sell it. It's not out yet. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is like price locked, so you can't really find a better deal. Huh? What's the Jeff thing?
My name is Jeff.
Is this also an APS-C? Oh, good lord, that's so expensive. They have a 10 to 20 f4. It's $2,000. Man, this would be an ultimate real estate lens, though. Holy cow. 10 to 20? Yeah, I'm looking at the moment. I can't afford any. I can hardly afford Christmas presents this year. But it's fun to browse. These are so look, the RF glass is so expensive. Oh, here's the 35 here talked about the f1.8. Yeah, only 450. Yeah, for sure. That's a solid, like that reminds me of this lens that I have here. This one. This is my $500 35 millimeter Canon. It's probably the RF equivalent in all actuality. This lens was so crazy loud. The focus motor was like it's crazy. But this one had suffered a really terrible fate. Like look at the glass. I don't know if you could see. It's got a big chunk taken out of the glass there. I wonder, like, maybe if you look through. Oh yeah, you could see the broken glass. Oh yeah, for sure. So what happened to this is I had a lens hood on it, but a storm knocked my camera over and it did a face plant in rocks. That's what killed this lens. I used it for spare parts though. Like I took the EF adapter off of it. The price of the RF 70 to 200 went down. Really? 2200 and 1400 for the f4. I wouldn't I wouldn't mind the f4. That's awesome, Shutter. This my 70 to 200 right here. This is a freaking workhorse. This is hands down my best lens. Only thing that sucks about it is it's crazy freaking heavy. So heavy. And I was almost thinking because the 24 to 105 they recently announced 2.8 is kind of similarly heavy as this, but it's the um mirrorless version, so I think it's about a pound lighter. Yeah, this the 70 to 200 is an amazing lens. It's so good. It's so good. So here's the f4. The f4 is at 1300. This is my favorite lens on EF for a very long time. It's so much more expensive for the 24 to 70 version. And then you do the 24 to 105 2.8. Oh, picking fights over there. I'll leave it on Metallica. That's such a beast of a lens. So, what is the weight of it? So, they don't have that range in their lineup. Sony has a really awesome lineup. Like, I really covet the 35 to 150 in Sony's lineup. That one looks great. It's like f2 to 2.8. Oh my goodness, that's a great lens. Hey, is that you that won? Hey, congrats. Usually when Hyena starts a battle royale, he wins. So it's a decent change of pace. He's won enough. Oh man. Okay, so I need to make some signage. Um hmm. This right here could be good for signage. I'm trying to think of a vertical shot that I could put like my logo and payment information on. Maybe something less busy though. That's not vertical. It's a cool moonset picture though. Or no, that's moonrise. That's east. This could be a good one. This might be it. Or should I go Milky Way? Would Milky Way be a whatever better way to go? Maybe. Here's a really early Milky Way shot. Mm-hmm. Ooh, this could be a really good one for branding. Oh, here's a good meteor shower. This was Geminids in what year was this? 2018. This was a cold as hell outing. And all like in all subsequent years, I have I usually find a place where I can park and stay in my car and be warm while I photograph the Geminids. This particular year, I parked a ways away and hiked in to this canyon. And I was sitting there tending to my cameras in 20-degree weather. I mean, 20 degree is still warm for a lot of people who are further up north in the continent, but for I was freezing out there. Oh, this is that same night looking in another direction. Yeah. This year I might have to there's a lens. Yeah, right here. I could get a lens warmer. They're more expensive than I remember. Newer makes some, a lens heater. Yeah, I need to get me some of these because I. Oh, this one, the Svobone. I should invest in some of these because I do deal with the my lenses fogging up in the colder weather during the Geminids. It's the one time a year I have that issue. Hmm. Wide strip version. Arrives before Christmas. 2 in 1. There we go. That's the one I need to get. Spliceable telescope, CSLR, dew heater, deep prevention shield, active lens warmer and strap, anti condensation bands for Canon, Nikon, Sony. Yep. Oh, because I said strap. I was like, what? What is it? There's so much delay. It's a trap. Yeah, I would probably want to get the 2 pack because I have more than one camera for shooting the Geminids. Those do look quite thin, though. Are they micro or USB-C? It looks kind of like micro. Could be USB-C. Oh, micro doesn't come up. I kind of like this one for marketing idea, but I think my stands are going to be portrait. So this doesn't quite work for portrait because my idea would be to put my logo here and then like ways to pay right here. Hmm. I don't know, man. I haven't really done too many vertical Milky Way shots in a while. That's a good one. This one's a focus stack out in the Superstition Mountains. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. Edits in. All right, what are the dimensions of? Get my lurks on. Um, see what's feet of paper. Oh, probably the best way to do this would be select all and just do a new and do for prints, do Lego. No, it'd be in half by 11 for letter size. I love it. All right. Let us put the info in here. Okay, so um, libraries. Put my logo up here. Or maybe in the negative space right here. What do you think? Should I put my logo up in the stars? Oh, whoops. Should I put my logo up here in the stars? Or should it be down in this negative space? But I do also want to put like some texts along the lines of um prints more more prints available at raycleveland.com. Does stick out more in the sky. But there is a bit of negative space in this composition. I think if I was to reframe this shot, I'd get a little closer to the cactus or like get a little lower from the cactus. So where the cactus comes up to about here. And the mountains are still in the distance there. So there'd be less negative space in the desert here. Because all this desert here molds together. What is this? Oh, it's a hot spot. Ooh, ad break is starting soon. Uh, hmm. No, it's better up here. Let's give this a drop shadow. Mm-hmm. True. Well, I am gonna print this out to be like legal paper size, and it's gonna be in a sign. Should I put it in the sky? Hmm. Man, I haven't listened to Cold Chamber in ages. To the moon. That'd be fun to Photoshop a moon in here. Like a big old. If, yeah. Like if I was to Photoshop the moon in here, I'd make it like a legit Peter Lick shot. All right. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break because the ads are here, and I'll be right back. Battle Royale.
Fight!
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back. Ugh. I need to make a transition video. I mean, I've had transition videos in the past, but I need to make like a pretty legit one that has incorporates my logo and everything. Oh, 8-Man's here. Foot Knight won the Battle Royale. Well played. Well played. What the heck? My accounts. I'm seeing if my print order is coming through. It says in production. Oh, it's the. Let's make this text bigger. Oh well, it's big me and not the display there. I like that shutter sound. Yeah, I like that sign. I might um maybe I'll get like a mask a layer under here, paint it in black, change it to multiply. Uh, Reduce the opacity. I don't know if that adds or subtracts to that text. Hmm. Is the line height a little bit off to any of you guys? Maybe not. Maybe not. Now I could probably do. Let's cut these guys out here. Do a select objects on this piece of cactus. Ooh, I couldn't find an object to select. Yikes. All right. Let's do maybe magnetic lasso. All right, copy that. Now paste on top of all this. There we go. And then I'm going to add a mask here. Let's make it mask the as maybe a little makes it a little bit more 3D looking. Whoa! Let's darken this a little bit more. I like it. All right, that works. Save that up. Prints flyer. Let's export this as a PDF. Sorry, the ad segment probably destroyed chat. If there's anything anybody would like to talk about while I work on these, please humor me. No, and I wonder if I should add a drop shadow on the logo as well. Yeah. Maybe a bit less on the size and distance, but yeah. Makes it stick out a little bit more. Actually, no. Let's go more distant. All right. Save that up. All right, now let's export this. Export as, I wonder, is there a PDF version? Yes. Yeah, there's no PDF in the export. I think it's save as. Let's do a market. Or, oh, let's see Google Drive. Oh, yikes. I haven't really marketed to them, to most of the people who have bought me prints quite as well yet. I've been working on marketing to those who've purchased calendars before, and that's been working out. I'm down to about 10 left, maybe less than 10 out of a run of 100. My profits are kind of low this year though, because cost was pretty high. It's like over $1,200 for cost. But still, it really gets the word out. And yeah. And hopefully this market, I'll sell all the rest of my calendars. Let's create marketing. Yeah, let's call it, just call it marketing. Prints flyer, PSD, save. All right, let's make another one. Yes, well, it's really hard to gauge the past couple years because last year I had my battle with cancer right in the middle of calendar sale season, and I had to stop delivering. So there was a large number of calendars that went unsold from my print runs. But for the most part, I have been improving year to year. And the quality of it has been improving a lot year to year. I'm really impressed with the quality I got out of this local printer. Like, they did a fantastic job. I do like this one as well. Maybe I'll make this my Zell flyer. Yeah. I mean, my calendar is in 2 stores this year. But the way it works out with the first store, they do a 70-30 cut. And if you calculate my cost, they wind up taking more of the profit than I get from them. And then the second store just agreed on an 80-20 split. And so now we'll have an even cut of the profit. It'll be 50-50. Because, yeah, when you calculate cost, it's pretty nuts. Like, the getting in stores thing becomes like kind of less attractive. Although, given the right store, wait, did they announce that at the game awards tonight? Because I missed that one. Yeah, this is gonna be my. Oh, awesome! I watched the game awards, but I didn't see that one. I caught it. I caught like the last hour and a half or so. This right here. This is my showstopper right here. This guy. So awesome. Such a beautiful metal print. It's got a frame mounting and everything. I bought a easel to have this one set up at my little booth. I think that one might attract some people to see my prints. Though the prints I ordered, it still says in production, and I don't have them like shipping yet. Uh-oh. Yeah, go ahead, Captain.
Language.
All right, I need to watch. Yeah, this trailer. Yeah. Oh, I gotta open this. Copy. Wait, what? Okay, 17 plus. All right, I think I'm gonna not have the audio for the VOD. So I'll do browser audio, no VOD. And let's go to main layout. Check out this trailer. This is a good teaser. It hasn't quite revealed what it is yet. That's awesome. Good little teaser. Good little teaser. Can't really show off gameplay yet because I'm sure it's pretty early on in development, but that's awesome. Yeah. Being it's Bethesda, I I don't think it would be an exclusive. Yeah. If it's Bethesda, it could be on all platforms at once. Like they very regularly, like Deathloop and all that came out on all platforms. The studio that made that, so yeah. Mm, yeah, it's hard to justify $500 just to play Spider-Man, though. Well, 500 plus. Well, I mean, I guess you could get the system that comes with a digital version of Spider-Man. I have the PC version of Spider-Man. That one is really fun. I enjoyed it. They're probably gonna port it to PC soon. like maybe within a year or so. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be even worse for the next GTA. I don't think they promise a 2025 release for GTA 6. It's likely going to be console exclusive for a year or two. Yeah. I should probably do the rest of this, the digital payment thing, like off stream. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't really be doxing myself too bad, I don't think. Yes. Fairly. Let's do the gradient tool. What the? Why does it disappear? What the? Shouldn't this be a black white gradient? Seriously, what the heck? Let's try. Wait, why is that not white? Basics. Oh, it's like apparently in a different zone of gradient. Like, what the hell? Yeah, there we go. Should I do one line that or multi line? Like center it up. Wait, what? Is there like some weird oh, weird. I don't really like Zelle. I know there's a number of people that only do Zelle. I should put my Zelle info, or I mean, not Zelle. I was thinking Venmo. Venmo is the one I don't like. I think Zelle is my favorite of all the payments because that one they don't take any. They don't take a cut of your transactions, which is wonderful. And it also immediately goes to your bank account, which is protected. Versus when you get PayPal payments, they sit there as a PayPal balance. And if you happen to get hacked, which I did in 2020, all your money is forfeit. That it's not insured. They will not help you. Um, Hackers will take your entire fund and you have no protections. It sucks. I was a complete dumbass in doing all my business through PayPal for a while. And I just kept a balance there because it was convenient because a lot of my digital bills go through PayPal, like for Netflix and stuff like that. So if it just took away a little bit from my PayPal balance, it was like, oh, it's like I got free Netflix for a month. But yeah, it was a mess. Um, all right, let's get the I'm gonna get my digital payment info. Where's my Zelle info? I could share this. Whoa. Hey, CLW. Welcome to the stream, folks. It's going well. I'm so as far as today's stream, I did a gig last night where I photographed a whole bunch of Christmas lights, and it was awesome. I had so much fun. I wish I was booked for more stuff like this. By the way, here's my photography intro. I am Ray. I'm a photography streamer here on Twitch. Please give a follow if you like what you see, because I do plenty of this. But right now, I have a market that I have entered in last minute. It only seems that I enter in markets last minute. So I'm trying to get some signage printed for so people can order prints online and stuff like that from this market. So because I'm only going to be able to print a limited selection of my photos. And yeah. How was your stream, CLW? From the looks of chat, there was a lot of lurkers in your... Hey, you're playing... What were you playing? Oh, the Pokemon? Hell yeah. Oh, were you rated by Foot Knight? I think I had a tab open to your stream for a bit. Nice, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to watch other streams while streaming, but yeah. Hopefully it was fun. You catch any shinies? I know they're rare, so a shiny wish. Hell yeah. And I have the fewest shinies ever in Pokemon Go. I still play it to this day. That's unfortunate. Let's see, how many shinies do I have? Oh wow, I hadn't claimed my research. No. Damn it. There's a park like right by my house with a Pokestop. But where I sit in my office, I go to the Pokestop. Oh. Okay, now I was able to spin it. I'm usually not ever able to spin it. I have to actually leave my house. But for some strange reason, I just got lucky and was able to spin the Pokestop. Keep that streak going past midnight, you know? Ghostbusters World? Oh, yeah. That sounds really neat. Except for ghosts are probably not as cute as Pokemon. I guess you can make an adorable ghost. Look at Casper. Oh, this, by the way, I've got my fundraiser shirt on. I did a photo a day in October to raise funds for American Cancer Society, and they sent me this T-shirt. In other words, like I raised over $300, and all I got was this T-shirt. But no, it was great to create some photos for a cause greater than me, for sure. I probably should make a blog post about it. I've been so slacking on my website. Like that would make a pretty interesting blog post if I was to get like the entire calendar month of the photos that I took for that challenge and just make a calendar of thumbnails that you could click on. I did that for my Instagram 365 challenge. I didn't make it a blog post though. Oh wait, there's an unknown Pokemon near here. It's at the stop too. I wonder if I could lure it to me with an incense. I'm trying. I'm going to try to lure me a Pokemon with the incense. Yeah, the next flyer. So right now I'm making flyers for a market. And the next flyer I got to make is for digital payments. Which might be doxing myself. So maybe I should do that after stream is over. I have not lured the Pokemon my way. Got a Slugma. Shall we catch it? Is it catching it? Let's go. It's the lightest and shortest Slugma I've ever caught. Oh, it's a cover of Alanis Morissette. All right. Crazy. This is going to get all punk rock. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, thanks so much for the raid. I'm kind of fading though at 2 in the morning. I assume you're probably gone fading as well. It's getting tired. I do need to make the second flyer, but I probably should make the second flyer off stream as to not dox myself. Yeah, this might be a good cutoff point. Uptime? 2 hours, 49 minutes, nearly 3 hours. Holy cow. Yeah, it's 4 a.m. for I added a nice little time widget um, where I could show my current local time down in the bottom left. I have been streaming often until 3 a.m. That's a bit excessive. I think I really need to cut myself off at around this time and then go to bed. Because going to bed past 2 a.m., I think is just, I mean, staying up to 2 a.m. is pretty like excessive for most people. Yeah. Say it's a good cutoff. Oh, I'm excited. I just remember looking at the Geminids. Oh, I'm so excited for the Geminids. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Wait, what happened? Oh, this is not. Here we are. This is Star Walk. Oh, there we go. Oh, the meteor shower is going to be so much fun. Hopefully, we get some clear skies. That's where it's great here in Tucson. Is we very often get clear skies here. Yeah, same. Misadventures. Have you seen my meteor selfie? Um, oh, my search for meteor just comes up with meteor crater stuff. Hold up. I'll say October 2022 stars. That'll take me there. What? Is this September? Yeah, it was September. Here it is. So this night, oh, that's awesome. So I was out taking self portraits next to my main camera. I shot this on my 6D. Yeah. And I did not see this meteor. I mean, as you can see, I'm looking at the camera. um, but I saw some other friends out in the desert and stopped by to say hi to them. And my friend Wendy said, like, hey, did you see that big fireball in the sky? And I was like, no, I missed it. Where was it? And she said, oh, it was over this way, so and so. And I was like, oh, maybe my camera caught it. And when I got home, I was like, well, that's why I missed it. But I caught myself with a meteor. Legit. This is a legit shot. And here is what my camera caught. The one I'm standing next to. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's probably the best selfie I'll ever take in my whole damn life. Like, what are the odds? It's crazy. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the rest of my flyer building offline as to not dox myself. But I have a really cool friend online, great conversationalist. I might even hop in his chat, his voice chat, and chat with him while working on this last flyer. Mr. Jason Fraley. He is a sculptor. Looks like he's currently working on some sort of goblin. And that's like an elf. Yeah, super fun stream to hang out in. And I'm gonna take you guys over there while I finish this last poster and then go to bed. There's my raid message, you folks. I got a sub raid and a non-sub raid. I might try to incorporate the dancing dinosaur in my raid message because I love the dancing dinosaur emote. It's so good. Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. I'll be back on at least by Sunday, but maybe I'll stream tomorrow night. I don't know. I did miss a stream this week and kind of feel I should make it up.
Language.
Where was the language there? But yeah, please don't ditch. Yeah, let's hang out with Jason. He's good people. And you're welcome, Astro. It's great chatting with you. Yeah, I'm excited for this market. I'll tell you guys everything about it once it's done. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. I'll hit my outro. Good night.